Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. I'm your host Rob, and this video we're going to finally get to our versus series fantasy battle. And this series, basically, you can take any two characters you like or dislike, or any two characters you could think of, and pit them against each other in a simulated battle. So for our first video, we're going to be doing Godzilla versus Voltron. And basically how this works is it's going to be a 15 battle series, and statistics will be based on armor, 3 series of attacks, and that's it. Gotta keep it simple. So let's do it. Okay guys, welcome back. So let's go over our two characters that we're going to be pitting against each other today. First we have Voltron, and Voltron is 60 meters in height, 700 tons in weight. His long range attack, we selected the lion heads. Just so you know, each attack that is selected, you can only pick one attack. So even though some characters might have a multitude of long range attacks, we can only use one. For mid-range, we're going to be using the Blazing Sword, and of course the same rules apply as with the long range. And close-range attack, we're going to be using melee. And in terms of Voltron, that will be kicks, punches, or bites with the lion heads, so on and so forth. For special attributes, we're going to consider his armor and his agility. He is from the planet Aris, and he is titled the Defender of the Universe. And we're going to be pitting Voltron against Godzilla. Now, just so you guys know, we're going to have Godzilla's height based on his Millennium height, which will be 55 meters to make this match a little bit more even. However, this is just a general Godzilla. It's not going to be Godzilla 54. It's not going to be Godzilla 85 or whatever. It's just Godzilla. We're only taking into account his height. And we're taking into account his weight will also be Millennium Series weight, which is 25,000 tons. His long range attack will of course be his atomic breath. His mid range attack will be his tail lash or tail slash or tail whack, whatever you want to call it. And his close range attack will be a series of melee attacks, including his bite, slashes, and piercing with his claws. His special attributes will be his regeneration and his absurd strength. He's from the planet Earth, and he is the King of Monsters. That is his title. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these two characters, we're going to put them in our simulator, we're going to test them against each other in a battle of 15 simulated matches and see who comes out the winner. Let's let the computer do its work.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay guys, so it looks like our winner is Godzilla over Voltron. Out of 15 matches, Godzilla won 11 of them, Voltron winning 4, and Godzilla won 4 of those matches with his atomic breath, and he won the other 7 with his short range flurry of attacks, bites, claws, piercing with his claws rather, things of that nature. As far as Voltron, he won 1 match long range, he won 2 of his matches mid-range, and he won 1 of his matches short range. And you know, it's funny though, you see how this plays out in the simulator, and this is how I take it. It looks like Voltron immediately pulled out the Blazing Sword twice and finished Godzilla off fast. But in other matches where Godzilla would either get up on Voltron very fast, preventing him from using his Blazing Sword, and forcing him to fight melee, which is a weakness of Voltron. If you watch the show, he's got his Blazing Sword, he's got an assortment of projectile weapons, and every time a Robeast would get up in him, he would struggle a little bit. So Godzilla seemed to pick up on that at some point during these battles. And in terms of long range, I mean, obviously, Godzilla's atomic breath is far superior than Voltron ejecting his lion heads to propel at an enemy. And the thing of it is that in terms of mid-range, you can see just how powerful the blazing sword is. But Godzilla was smart enough to prevent Voltron from doing that in any other matches, and basically just, took advantage of his regeneration. And it looks like he just, over time, wore down Voltron in the matches that he won. It looks like also, in my opinion, the long range, he would have taken him down long range if Voltron was to happen to get his blazing sword out on time. Then it looks like after a while Godzilla picked up on that and started to fall back and rely on his atomic breath to keep Voltron at bay. I mean, and that's how I picture it happening. And based on these numbers, it makes a lot of sense. And based on watching the cartoon and watching Godzilla over time in his movies, if you could imagine that being realistic, that's kind of like how I picture these events playing out. So, but anyway, guys, it was fun to do it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Definitely we'll be taking suggestions on simulated battles you would like to see. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.